Welcome in, guys. We're still playing the Seance of Blake Manor by Spooky Door and Raw Fury Games, and we're near the end. The end is nigh, and I have far too much to do and far too little time to do it in. So let's see if we can get ourselves together, and finish this off and get a decent ending. I don't know if I will, though. It could be close. Alright, so we finished after having sorted out the dream. We have a few things left. The fight, of course, we still need to deal with, and I don't quite know how to figure this out. It needs me to check the guest alibis still, and Amira is not giving me anything, and Mr. Scarrett is definitely not giving me anything. And if I could just... I should confirm whether he left the burn. Yeah, I just need to confirm that, and then all will be well, and I can finish the fight and work more on the basement. I've searched the laundry. Let's see here. I need to search the women's dormitory. It's still saying I need to search more in the laundry. In the manager's living quarters. And I have symbols, but I do have the code for... I do have a code. I guess I could do the ticket. I could do this sigil. Where is... I have Mr. Varley's code, which is, I think, for his office. I do have the code for... I have this symbolic code, but I have a different code as well. This code. I have this code for the box that... Whose alibi do you need to confirm? Mr. Scarrett's alibi. I need to confirm his. Because I don't know... I don't believe I can actually confirm Mr. O'Mara's alibi, because he claims he was praying in his room and he won't say any other thing, and I cannot for the life of me figure out that. So it's really Mr. Scarrett and his stupid cigar burn. I can't figure... Yeah. That's what I need to confirm. We've got some shit to do. Oh, nope. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to go in here. I need to have her atone somehow. I need to convince him... Oh, I have used the key. I probably just need to talk to him again. I need to confront Rory. And I need to... Whoops. Go back. And I need to confront Mrs. Lau. What do I need to do for her? Find and return the blackmail material? I'm pretty sure I have it, don't I? I have Montavani's money. Yeah, I have the blackmail letter. I just need to go talk to, like, a bunch of people. He's the guy who should do the confirmation for him. You talked to Varley. He said it was Scarrett, didn't he? He didn't actually say it was Scarrett. So I probably do need to talk to Mr. Varley again. You don't have the stash of blackmail backing it up? Oh, okay. Do I need to go back to the bedroom for that? Let me... That's Marquise Blake. I don't need to talk to you. Wait. Where is Mr. Varley? Probably in his office? He's not in his, he was in his manager's office. Is he at the bar? I know he was filling in for something. No, he's at the bar, which means he's probably in his office, so I have gone the wrong way. No, it's not inside the manor house? Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Hi, can we talk?
May I be of service?
I have talked to him about this. Damage from one of your colleagues, Mr. Scarrett. Some people do not consider. One of the bridge players reported it to me on Tuesday night. Mrs. Joyce has done her best, but yeah. So that should have dealt with that, but apparently it doesn't. Hey, can you tell me about Mr. Blake? The Manor opened as a hotel in 1870. I came here as a young man and worked as a kitchen hand, then a porter. Eventually I became the manager. My grandfather had worked here as staff for the Blake family decades earlier and pushed me this way. It was and still is one of the only secure jobs in the area. Okay. Maybe I just need to ask him about Mr. Scarrett? No more than any other guest. I can only hope the gentleman finds our hotel to his satisfaction. Okay, nope, that did not do it.
I need nothing.
Certainly.
How does that not finish the fight? Like, it's an inconclusive connection, but it should be a verified he wasn't fighting with her connection. These... I should confirm that. Maybe talk about the bridge to... I've attempted. Where is he? Mr. Scarrett, where you be? Well, I need to talk to both of these people. Is he in the library, maybe? He might be in the library. He might also be in his room at this hour, which is the problem. But I will check the library first. That's where he was last time I saw him. Only Father Sinna is here. Well, frick. Let me try the bar. Since it's open now, lots of people might be in here. Where is everybody? There's that talk at 5. Stables, ballroom. You're in the graveyard. You're at the stables. You're missing. We've Confirm that much. Yeah, we do not know where he is. But he's not in here. That's annoying. Thank you for the lurk, Crafty Blue. I'm good, PP. I'm just lost. Okay. He's not. We'll try the stables then. Others have trouble with Scarrett here. Seems you may need to track down someone who saw him fall asleep. Like who? Well, I need to confront you, so I will do that.
I'm glad that you were in attendance. For Miss Barbossa's sake. It was good of you to provide her with that photograph.
What good are such things if we don't use them where they're needed? It only costs me a little time and some development materials. Compared to what it gets Miss Barbossa, it's nothing at all.
It's very sweet of you.
Magic is born from the need for its practical applications, after all. What good is it if it's withheld?
Your goal is to escape your aunt's shadow by proving your modern techniques are valid.
A thing that I would say really shouldn't need proving. It probably seems ridiculous to you, Mr. Ward, being so focused on getting her to recognize me.
No. My older brother, he always overshadowed me. I began to take risks at work. It was an effort to be seen, and in the end, it cost me dearly. It cost him dearly. I understand very well, Doctor.
Okay, so the doctor might have the information I
Maybe you
need?
can help.
Okay.
Has to be a way to prove to Fia that I'm not a child anymore. I've learned her ways and I'm not as good at them as she is, yes, but I've gained new knowledge she doesn't have. I've forged my own path, and I am her peer. If not now, then when? Take my research. Maybe she'll listen to you. Maybe there's another way to convince her. I no longer see a way forward, but I haven't entirely given up hope.
His aunt is kind of a pain.
Mr. Ward, what can I do for you?
Let's hope that this does it. Do you know who might be responsible for the cigar burns in the library? Normally, when I tell someone to pull back on their drinking or their smoking, lest they cut their life short, I don't mean it quite so literally. Thankfully, Miss Quinn saw Mr. Scarrett fall asleep and caught the cigar before it caused more damage than I did. I thought I was being summoned to check the old coot's health, but they wanted me to replace him at the bridge table instead.
I have to be on my way.
Be well.
Okay. Everyone else is accounted for. It must have been Mr. O'Mara who's arguing with Miss Dean. Okay. So now I frickin' finally have the evidence for this. Because it couldn't have been Mr. Scarrett. He was asleep at the time. Alright. Thank you, Trav. Thank you. I only need to talk to like 15,000 people in this ridiculous game. His aunt usually can be found in here. Okay. Of course, where she usually is and where she's not here. Cannot get him to tell me how to talk to the fire pit ghost, because he freaks out every time I bring her up. Alright, through the ballroom I go. It's the fastest way out to, they're back to cleaning up the ballroom.
So, if I might ask, do you ladies find yourselves at events like this often?
Quite often. I've attended more than my fair share. Mostly in London, but not always. But an entire week with the of some grand ritual. Ah, nothing like this has ever been done before.
It seems more the venture of one of the secret societies than that of a seer.
There are better lines, pickup lines, Mr. Coventry. Yeah, there's so much better.
That's true. I think that's why we found it so enticing.
Then you're not of a society yourselves.
No, I have a gift. And I enjoy the company of those who would believe it. And Victoria and her infinite patience is here at my behest.
It's not patience. After all, this has been a more interesting week than I would be having otherwise.
Cute. Alright, let us confront you.
Hello?
Your goal is to save your relationship with Miss McLeod by drugging her so you can rob Miss Dean.
Oh, would you... Please, would you keep your voice down? I am not proud of this. I do not... Oh, God, I don't want to be doing this. This whole thing is repulsive. I tried to find the material Evelyn somehow has. Do you understand? But I couldn't find it. There didn't seem much option to me then. I don't want to think what I might have to do. But the more I consider my options, I realize that if Ivy knows what I'm doing, she can't. I can't inflict her with it. I can't. I have no doubt I'm sinning against her, Mr. Ward. I have no illusions of that. My hope is that it is the lesser of the evils I must subject her to. So you're right, of course. I have seen you asking questions. Your business is other people's business, I gather.
In cases like this, sometimes I wish it wasn't.
You think I don't hear myself? How horrendous this all is? I do not want to be here, Mr. Ward. Considering these things,
Yeah, don't worry, ma'am, I'm not a reporter.
I am doing what I think is best for Ivy. As for Miss Dean, you know I've not yet met with her, don't you? I meant to, but she never showed.
Nope, I showed up instead.
Despite what I think I might have to do, I haven't hurt her. And I won't have to consider her anymore at all if perhaps you could make good use of this. Could you retrieve what Miss Dean has on us? I believe she stashed it where she's made a mark on this map, but I cannot tell where this is. It does not match anywhere I found on the grounds.
It's in the catacombs.
Perhaps you, with your keen eye and wandering spirit, might know where it leads.
Yep, I do.
Then it can all be over. A little mercy on us, sir, please. I do not deserve it, but Ivy does. And for all her sins, I do not want to hurt Miss Dean. Do it for their sake, if not mine. I only want to be left in peace. That all this might be between myself and Ivy, and no one else. That would mean the world.
Look, I'm not gonna judge you. You can do what you like. Yep, map of the catacombs. I can go back there, and I have things I should talk about with you as well.
Mr. Ward.
Hey, I've seen this painting. This is a fine location, is it not? I only wish I knew how to capture it. Do you paint, sir? In fact, I do. It helps keep my hand steady, which is useful for work. Have you painted much while here? Not as much as I'd hoped. There is so much happening that I'm not left with the energy. What have you painted? A landscape? Ah, I couldn't say, sir. It is work that was done in confidence. Oh, a commission. Something of the sort. But I couldn't say more. It wouldn't be gentlemanly. Okay. The young Master Walter Blake, do you know much of the lad? Well, not a whole lot. He was in a carriage accident some years back, the one his mother died in. I gather it left the boy scarred, both mentally and physically. He doesn't come out when the hotel has guests. I relate to him in a way. I lost my mother when I was young too, so at least he is not entirely alone. One couldn't be too lonely, I suppose, in a large house surrounded by staff. Okay. What do you think of Marquess Blake. A few times, the poor man. The thing he's suffered, the loss of his wife, injuries to his son. I can see why he'd invest in an event like this so heavily. And what do you think of Walter? If I understand correctly, the Marquess has a son living somewhere in the manor. He lives in their private residence off the east wing, I believe. I saw him once being wheeled through the grounds, but that was only from a distance. I gave him a wave and he returned it, but I'll admit it was lackluster, not used to people, a bit of a recluse. Having lost his mother at such a young age, that is understandable. Okay. I find I just cannot sleep well here. I hope you are faring better. Ah, well, I have pills that help with that sort of thing. I'd wager I could fall asleep on a battlefield once I've taken them. Nothing, not even dreams get through. Or at least, I certainly don't recall anything in the mornings. Okay. Nothing to do with me, dear boy, I assure you. I abstain from that kind of thing. Okay. Goodbye.
Good day, sir. And to you.
You're so sus. Sus, I tell you! Last time I knew Mr. O'Mara's, situation, he was in the graveyard. Don't worry, ma'am, I'm not a reporter. Which lady wanted nudes for her beau? Do you know that he's the first non-staff member who has seen the boy, aside from the figure in the window, that is? I did not. You still over here? Yep, you're still over here.
You again.
Yes, me again. Mr. O'Mara, did you fight with Miss Dean on Tuesday in the hedge maze? This is important. Right, okay, yes, we fought. Is that why you didn't go after her later that evening? Yes, I thought she had drunk herself stupid, that she'd wake up in the hedge the next day and regret everything. What did you fight over? Well, lots of things. She was drunk when I met her. She'd been drinking all day. She came to me and said something or somebody was after her. Not physically, maybe. Spiritually? Astrally? As I say, she was drunk and unclear. She couldn't see their face. She said, but that they had a Christian aura or something. She was specific on that point. I chalked it up to overindulgence, told her to go sober up in her room. She did not like that. Why did she come to you? We were engaged, or rather